What are you wearing? Those are not clothes for you. Those are men's clothes.
Sweetie, you have a great figure. You need to dress to show that. And your hair. What did you do to your hair? It used to be so long and beautiful.
Samuel? You want to be called Samuel? Absolutely not. You were given a birth name and you will stick with that name.
Samantha is such a beautiful name, such a poetic sounding name.
A boy? You think that you are a boy. Look between your legs and look at your chest. You are not a boy.
Do you think it's shameful to be a girl? It isn't, Sammy, I promise. Being a woman is wonderful.
You had a bat mitzvah, not a bar mitzvah.
Remember that beautiful pink and white tallis that your grandmother got you? You couldn't wear that if you were a boy.
There's a reason you're teased at school.
I'm sorry they bully you, but you have to admit it's partly your fault for doing this.
You're not leaving school.
Sammy, baby, don't do this. We love you just the way that you are. You don't need this. Chest binders and testosterone therapy? Don't change who you are.
I held you in my arms the day you were born. Your tiny body wrapped in a pink blanket. You were my daughter then, and my daughter now. Nothing else.
Sammy, please. It's like you're a stranger now.
Then leave. Leave this house. You are a girl.
Nightmares should be weird monsters and scenes from horror movies, not memories, not family.
Softly soaring through my atmosphere. A melody softly soaring through my atmosphere.
My favorite television show once told me that books are the best weapons in the world. I completely agree. Books give us stories full of meaning and hope, words that can slap you across the face, that make you think and feel. I love them, I do. You know, I've always wanted to write one, but I've never been able to finish a story. But that's okay. I'm happy just to be here in Mr. Pierce's bookshop. You know, some people call it a queer bookshop. They say it with disgust dripping from their mouths, but they couldn't be more wrong. This place is the greatest. I love it here.
You can't stay here forever. You promised me you would become a writer. You're 20 now, Samuel. Either go to college or write your book.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. But for now, I'm happy here.
You shouldn't be.
You're just sunshine today.
Sorry. I'm just...
Your mother?
She wants to visit. I don't want her to visit.
She says that she's changed. Why don't you give her a chance?
I know you like to believe that people change, but they don't, Samuel. Not really. She's the same as she ever was. I just know it.
People can change if you give them time.
How long have you given yours? Thought so.
Disney is the most sexist and hypocritical bullshit that ever entered mainstream media. It is always preaching love yourself with a little footnote of, but only if you're a skinny, submissive white girl with perfect hair. And not to mention how they always need to be rescued by a man, saved by a man, desperate for a man. And then they finally make a black princess just to make her a fucking frog the whole damn movie. That way the world doesn't have to watch her be strong in her own brown skin. And then Lion King. Why is the evil one darker? What kind of subtle racism is that? I bet even they all agree with me.
Yes.
Simba's father had told him that everything the light touches was theirs, and everything in the darkness was dangerous. That's what Scar was, a dark and dangerous and evil shadow. And that's not what matters. The looks and colors of Disney aren't the point. It's about being a decent human being. They stand for kindness and compassion, strength and determination. It's not about having a perfect waist size, although it would be nice to have some variation there. It's about being a damn good person.
But it can talk about being a damn good person and still have like a size 14 lesbian, disabled Latino princess.
Okay, Wicked Witch. Stop fighting with... Sorry, what's your name?
I wasn't fighting. I was debating. And this is Mitch. We met at the park and I thought he was a chick. But sadly I was mistaken. However, due to his rad debate skills, I'm still deeming him okay enough to have as a friend.
I've been told it's a rare honor.
It is. Anyway, we got on the topic of Disney because Mitchie here looks like Snow White.
Yeah, I can see that. Lips red as the rose, hair black as ebony, skin white as snow. Fits the description perfectly.
Sorry about Shepherd over here, Snow White. She can be a little, passionate with her opinions.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
It's a loud thing.
You're a loud thing.
And you're great at comebacks.
Mother?
You don't get along with your mother?
Oh, Snow White. You just joined a group of kids with all kinds of mommy-daddy issues.
What are you talking about? I have no issues with my daddy.
The issue is that you still call him Daddy.
I defend myself, but I know she doesn't mean it. She's never had a father long enough to call one daddy.
I never had a father kind enough to call him daddy.
Welcome to our fucking club.
My skin in water cool, cleansing and feel what is.
You have the most annoying ringtone, you know that?
It's better than your Doctor Who theme song ringtone. Shut up, I'm working.
You're rewriting an essay for the 6th time. You're not working.
I need this to be perfect. Unlike you, I have college to worry about.
It is perfect. It's your 6th draft.
Shut up. You don't know the kind of pressure that comes with college essays.
The only pressure is the one you're putting on yourself.
Do you know what shut up means? Because you aren't acting like it. Maybe I need to say it in your first language. What is it in Hebrew? Check it! Right.
Yeah, I'm only suggesting you take a break.
I can't, Samuel. I need to finish this.
Why are you like this with every essay? It's the same pattern with you. Clearly, she's desperate to talk to you. You should talk to her.
You know why I do this? It's because of her. Her need for perfection. She was so horrible about it. She was cruel and heartless and even violent. I don't care what she's like now. I don't care if she's better now. She was mean back then, and I'm not going to forgive her for it. Not now, and not ever.
How can you hold on to all of those bad memories? All of that anger is just going to build hate.
You can't preach to me about that, about holding on to hate. You do it too. Do you ever call your parents? Do you ever send them cards on the holidays? Do they send you any? What if they walked into the bookshop one day? How would you react? Would you believe that they had changed?
Yeah, I would. If they walked into that bookshop, I would run and hug them. Well, I mean, Mother at least. I'd give Father a nice handshake. He's not one for hugs. Point is, I'd give them a chance. I'd listen to them because I want to see them again, to talk with them, to laugh with them. I would forgive them all the wrongs they've done. People can see their wrongs if you give them the chance to. They can right those wrongs. They can change.
No, they can't. People don't change, and especially not parents. They hold on stubbornly to their beliefs. It's just how they are.
No. I refuse to be pessimistic like you.
It's not pessimism.
I'll talk to my mother if you talk to yours.
Deal. Hello, Mother.
Yes, I know we haven't spoken in a very long time.
Do you really want to see me? It's hard to believe that you're different now.
You know I'm different now. I started tea and my voice is deeper. I have more muscle.
You might want to see me, but I'm not sure if I want to see you.
Do you want to see me or Samantha?
You married? What's he like?
How's father?
Yeah, I guess we can have dinner together sometime. Can I bring a friend to make it easier? Yeah, Friday night is fine.
Yeah, okay. Shabbos dinner it is.
Bye.
See, that wasn't so bad.
I just can't wait to watch Shepard rip my mother to shreds.
Happy thoughts.
I cannot get what you
So, do you want me to just verbally slam her or, like, actually slap her? Because I can do both.
Maybe just verbal, okay?
Yeah, whatever. It's your mom.
You're very violent, aren't you?
Come on, Snow White. You've known me for like 2 weeks now. Are you just figuring this out now? And besides, I like to think of it as demonstrating my passion equally between my words and my fists.
Ah. So, Samuel, are you sure you want me to come to this dinner? It really feels like it would be more of a family kind of thing.
No, and my parents will just be happy I'm bringing a guy.
Why would that matter?
Well, it's complicated, but I'm glad you're coming.
I don't know. It's been ages since I've been to a Shabbos dinner. I'm not even sure I remember the prayers.
You're Jewish?
Well, technically yes, because my mother was Jewish. But I was raised by my father, and he didn't really like religion much. I mean, we celebrated some of the holidays and did Shabbos dinners sporadically to honor her religion, but other than that, there wasn't really much Jewishness in my household.
So are you like Samuel level Jewish or his parents level Jewish? Like, do you believe in God?
I do.
Oh. Really? Man, I liked you, and now you gotta go ahead and be a god nut.
I'm not a nut. That's kind of a shitty thing to say. It's not like I don't believe in evolution or anything. I don't think that God is some all-powerful guy. I think he or she or whatever is just some average being with flaws and emotions, all the same. And I think God is up there in heaven just watching us.
Why up in heaven? I mean, if God is all-powerful and godlike and such, why is he, she, or whatever up there instead of being down here helping us out? You know, ending world hunger, stuff like that.
God stays in heaven because they are ashamed of what they have created.
Well, damn! If I created humans, I'd be ashamed too.
Humans aren't that bad, Chef. So let's see, Mitch. A Jew, a boy, a believer. Yep, my parents are gonna love you.
Do you find it at all interesting that you are trying to bring a person to please your parents, while you, Galadriel, are bringing a person to deliberately piss off your parent?
That's because instead of moving on with their lives, Galadriel learned to hate, and Samuel learned to beg.
More like I learned to love and forgive. Unlike Galadriel, who's harboring unnecessary hate towards her mother.
Unnecessary? Are you serious? It's damn necessary. Besides, you're loving people who don't even love you back, and probably never will. How sad is that?
Do I look okay? Do I seem nervous? Hell, of course I seem nervous. I am nervous.
You look fine. Quite handsome, in fact. Calm down. Everything will be okay.
Really?
Really. Seriously, just calm down.
I really hope that they're gonna love you.
You'll be fine, okay?
I don't believe you.
Stop.
We're gonna destroy this bitch.
Damn straight we are.
Hell yeah. So, made up with Samuel yet?
For what? He needed to hear the truth. After tonight, he'll come back crying, saying that I was right, and I'll comfort him and tell him that I was sorry, but I was just trying to warn him, and he'll apologize to you for not listening. It'll be fine.
Where are they?
Is that them?
Sammy, honey, how are you? Oh, nice to meet you.
Hello, Samantha? And who is this young gentleman with you?
Hello, Father. This is Mitch. His Hebrew name is Malach.
Oh, a nice Jewish boy. It's nice to meet you, Malik.
I knew this boy thing was just a phase. Good on you, Samantha.
Boy thing? Samantha?
Well, Sammy's a girl. You know that, right?
I did not.
Galadriel, my baby girl! How are you? Mother? So formal. Must we really do that? So you're the infamous mother I've heard so much about. Listen, lady, I've had a few choice words for you that I can't say here now, as there are children in the audience. But trust me, when those lights go down, there's gonna be some screaming. And you are? Your daughter's best friend. Galadriel asked for my help in explaining to you why this is never going to work. That mommy-daughter thing, you ruined that. And you don't get to walk back in now thinking you can just push it all under the rug. It doesn't work like that.
Well, why can't I?
Because you're a heinous bitch!
Transgender?
Yep.
So, you were a girl, but now now you're a boy?
Basically.
No, she's still a girl. And I can see she's still playing this stupid game.
Honey, this is supposed to be a nice dinner. Why don't we just change the topic?
Yeah, I agree. Come on, shouldn't we be, lighting the candles? Come on, Baruch atah.
No, damn it! I'm tired of this stupidity! You were born a girl, named a girl, and raised a girl, and damn it, you are a girl! You are not a child anymore. It is time to stop playing dress up.
Sammy, you know the only way that he'll stop is if you stop.
That doesn't seem fair.
Check it, this is not your place to speak.
Hey, don't you yell at him!
I said check it, you little freak!
You made me feel worthless.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Do you remember how you used to pull me by my braid because I didn't brush my hair good enough? Or that time you locked me in the basement because I got a B on my report card?
I am so sorry. I know nothing I can say now can make up for what I did, what I was like. I'm so sorry, Galadriel.
I had to live up to your impossible standards of perfection. Didn't I, Mother? Had to look perfect, act perfect, be perfect. Had to live in a perfect house with a perfect husband and have a perfect daughter.
You have to believe me when I say this isn't fake. I got help. I'm on meds and I talked to a therapist and all that stuff. I want to make amends. I want to apologize to you, your father, but mostly you.
But I could never be perfect. No one could. Nothing I ever did was good enough for you. Nothing was ever perfect.
How dare you tell her, Jane?
You were a bitch then. And I know you still are underneath whatever act this is.
I wish I could make you forget it all. Galadriel, sweetie, I wanted to push it under the rug. Forget it ever happened, but I know that's wrong. I know that can't happen. I'm sorry, Galadriel. I am so sorry.
I might not be exactly sure what is going on here, but I do know one thing. You never, ever call your kid a freak. You just don't, because that stuff sticks with them. You love and accept your child always. And if you can't do that, then you don't deserve a kid. And you certainly don't deserve this kid, Samuel, who loves you so much and desperately wants your love back. I know what it's like to love a father who doesn't love you back. Hell, sometimes I have to wonder whether he loves me at all, and I know he doesn't, but I still hope that he does. Otherwise, what am I going to do with all of that love? All that love that I don't get back, that would be unbearable. And it's unbearable for Samuel. A kid needs love. You have to love your son because he loves you.
I only loved my daughter. And it looks like she's gone now.
Couldn't you just pretend to love him? Just for one evening, just be a girl. Just to please him?
So, what did your dad do to you?
fists. He directed that passion towards me.
So, how long until you say you were right?
I'm not going to gloat.
You were right. You have every right to. Wait, you're not crying. I assume Shep, destroyed your mother, sent her down to the ninth level of hell. Something
No,
like that.
no. My mother actually apologized. Yeah, it doesn't fix anything, of course. It was just a sorry, but it's a start. Guess you were right. People can change.
Yeah, your mom should talk to my dad.
Yeah.
But Mitch was really good to me. He stood up for me,
Yeah?
Yeah. His dad hits him. He told me afterwards.
Oh god, that's awful.
Right? He still lives with the guy too. I told him that wasn't right. He needed to move out, so we're gonna get an apartment together.
That's good.
Yeah, and we're gonna write a book together. Mitch is a writer, did you know that?
I did not. That's really great, Samuel. That's really, really great.
I think I like Mitch. Is that weird?
Oh, why would it be weird?
Well, I mean, if I like Mitch, and I do, and Mitch is a guy, and he is, does that mean that I was wrong about this whole guy thing, that I'm still really a girl?
No, it just means that you're a man who likes a man. Do you think Mitch likes you back?
I don't know. And judging by my past, judgment of other relationships that ended up so well, I don't know how good my skills at it are. So.
I bet he likes you. Oh my god, and you're gonna live together and write a book together and move on with your life finally.
After all this, I still love my parents. How fucked up is that?
Majorly fucked up.
Can I move on with my life and still be majorly fucked up?
I don't know. But I think you're making progress.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have got to hand it to you, Sammy boy.
Sorry.
This place is sweet. It has a theater vibe to it. I like it.
And the view, you can see the whole city.
Yeah. When did you accumulate so much crap?
None of it is crap. Most of it's books, and half of them are Mitch's.
Ah, right. Your lover, Snow White. How's your guys' book?
First, he's not my lover, we're only roommates. And the book is coming along well. We showed a couple publishers. They seem to be really interested. Fingers crossed, So why do you call him Snow White still anyway?
Because I can.
I thought you hated Disney.
I do. And yet somehow I managed to surround myself with Snow White, Rapunzel, and Mulan.
Guess that makes you the sassy animal sidekick. You want to be a horse or a chameleon?
Shut up, you idiot. So, I guess you're a real adult now. Gonna leave all your kid friends behind.
Look, I would never abandon my not exactly a kid either, because she's 18-year-old best friend.
Well, I mean, you know, you meet a new guy and you're moving in with him. It's the pattern of things. It's fine.
Hey, look, if you don't think I'm going to be at that bookstore every single day possible, then you are the one who's the idiot.
I cannot get what you discover. It's in the dirt with our palms cut like shovels, but I know our filthy
This is gonna be something. This is going to be a book.
Yeah, it is. A book that we wrote with our names on that cover. I wonder if my parents will read it.
Mine isn't.
And you're just okay with that? How do you deal with that? The person who gave you life doesn't want anything to do with that life anymore.
I don't know. I don't hate him. I still love him. I know that's not right. He did some really, really shitty things to me. But he is still my father, and there were times when he acted like it. But you know what? I also accept that he doesn't love me. If I kept trying to please him and to change his mind and make him love me, I would go insane. And you will too. And I'm not sure I want to share an apartment with a crazy person.
Yeah, all right.
So, what are we gonna call this book?
You know, the one thing I've never been good at is titles.